Big day for the people in the city of Stockton, California, because members of their city council, they're going to be in federal court for the first time since filing for bankruptcy. That is right. The city is broke, in debt, wants protection from the creditors. And here's the important part. Stockton, California, it is the biggest city in American history to file for bankruptcy. I want to talk about this with Clyde Anderson. He's a financial expert who's following this story very closely. Clyde, good to see you. And in person here, of course. Yes. I want our viewers to take a look at the cities that have filed for bankruptcy, this map that we have here. They're all over the country. We're talking about New England, the Deep South, now the 300,000 population, the city of Stockton, California. So tell us what happened, first of all, in Stockton.
Well, I think it's a combination of things. You know, I hate to call it the perfect storm, but it's a bad situation because what happened is mismanagement of funds. You had an economy that just went awry. You had the housing market that bust. And a lot of people, you know, they put a lot of investment on the boom of the housing market. So Stockton was going to be the place where it was kind of that suburb of San Francisco people were going to go to, and it was going to boom. So they spent a lot of money on new entertainment venues. They built a new city hall. They did all these investments, and they used bonds to buy them that they didn't pay off.
So what happens now that the city is bankrupt? What does that mean for the people who live there?
Basically what it means is they're cutting pensions. They've already cut a lot of the police force. They've cut a lot of the fire department. A lot of the city workers have lost jobs. So now what happens when you cut pensions is people that have retired that were promised pensions for the rest of their retirement now lose that. And so now you have a lot of people without health care, without health benefits, and without that pension. And so now you also have crime on the rise because we've cut the police and we've cut the fire. So it's a situation where people are worried now about their protection. Are we going to be safe here in the city? And then you got the housing situation that's there.
So if you were in a city and you suspected that your city, your town is not doing well, it potentially could go bankrupt, would there be anything that you could do to actually protect yourself?
Well, I mean, I think right now the thing is to be prepared, read all the information. You know, we can't get away from politics as far as once we elect people, just let them be and do what they do. We've got to kind of oversee that. And so now the situation is you need to be on tap of what's going on, constantly know what's going on, and also for the people that are losing some of their health benefits, they need to find new insurance. They need to find what they're going to do now going forward. Make sure their jobs are secure and see what type of services are going to be cut from this point. But it's not a lot as I can do as a citizen because I didn't make this situation.
Is there any upside to bankruptcy?
Well, I mean, it's an upside for the city because it's getting out of a lot of the debt that was there. You know, a lot of those pension accounts that they got into, and to get people to come to the city to say that, you know, we're going to give you pension for life and we're going to give you all these health benefits. Now they're getting out a lot of these debts that they had, unsecured debt especially. And so it's going to help them to be able to rebuild and restructure. Can they come back? Yes. But in the meantime, how long is that going to take? And how's it going to affect the citizens that are already there, people that can't sell their homes? You know, it's a big foreclosure. This has been the foreclosure capital, Stockton has labeled. Because, again, it rode the boom of the housing market and everyone's going to move there.
Could this happen to many other cities, do you think?
Oh, it can, and definitely. We've seen you show where it's happened in the past. And now with the whole, again, the mix of what's going on in the economy and everything.